I want to give you today one powerful tip that I love to share with parents when it comes to talking to our children about sex. Now, normally the parents are very uncomfortable, and when I just use the word sex, they're already uncomfortable, especially when they have a 6 or 7 or 8-year-old child. And it's important to start early, to start talking to your children about sex, but don't be so overwhelmed. We don't need to talk with all the details about sex at the age 6 or 7. We just need to set them up to say, I am the source of information. You can come and talk to me. Now, my favorite tip that I want to share with you is shoulder-to-shoulder conversation. Talk to your children while you are shoulder-to-shoulder with them, not eye to eye. Now, it's sometimes very uncomfortable to sit down with them across the table and say, listen, I want to explain something to you. Start nice and open conversations with your children while walking around the neighborhood, or while you are shoe shopping with your girl. Okay, she's comfortable to talk to you when they are, and ask more questions when you're both looking towards where you are going and not looking into each other's eye. Now, my parenting tip that I've done is when we were driving and my son was sitting next to me and we were driving to some other activity, he would ask me questions and I would start the conversation and he'll ask questions. And even if it's uncomfortable, just because we are looking at the road, he would ask more in-depth questions because it's not so uncomfortable for him to ask. And that became the time when we were talking about these type of things, because I set myself up to make sure that we are alone in the car and he can ask questions. And also my husband does that with my son, and they've got great opportunity to talk to each other about sex, or not just sex. Let's talk about romance, falling in love. What is passion? What is pornography? What's masturbation? All those questions, they need to ask you over a period of time. It's not just one conversation. So if you set yourself up with shoulder-to-shoulder conversation, you can become into the habit of bringing up the topic more regularly and have that conversation more often. And that will empower your child to be able to make healthy sexual decisions down the line. Because when he's exposed to things that you haven't talked about, he knows he can come and ask you, or she knows she can come and ask you. So set yourself up as the source of information. Use the shoulder-to-shoulder conversation tip. I think that's really powerful. And find that time of day or time of week or once in a month that you are available for shoulder-to-shoulder conversation with your child.